Welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney with Zegita. We're on the last part of the court session, and let's finish it. February 21st, 12:06, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals! Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Oh, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? You've got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run around all day while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here? I've seen happier people at a funeral. I take it Lana's having you run errands again? Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there were a break in today's trial. Evidence law? Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day. I'm sure you know the 2 rules of evidence law, don't you, Wright? Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. You could at least study some evidence law, really. The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message. A message? She said, if you're planning to take him on, you're going to need this book. Him. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. Well, let's find out. Check it. Rule number 1. Evidence shall be shown without... No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case in the trial. That seems very simple. All that's left now is Chief Prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, Detective. Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in the prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me? Mr. Edgeworth! The real trial today hasn't begun yet. What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Scott found out she unwittingly caused a man's death, and now you're telling me you want to do more? You've got to be kidding me, pal! You're missing the point, Detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there. What? And we're going to expose him, no matter what it takes. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. Whew. Here we go. Hope you guys can't hear that. That really kind of hurt. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. The inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions. Thank you for the news, Your Honor. Yes, well, normally this is where the prosecutor calls forth a witness, but, this isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that Mr. Edgeworth may have struck a bargain. You think I may have manipulated the witness. I didn't say that! It's just, you see, everyone has been talking and... Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution. A solution? That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses. What? But there's never been a case example. Undeniable. This is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say? Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. Then it's settled. The defense may call forth the next witness, Mr. Wright. You do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is good as over. The defense calls... The time's finally come to bring out the murderer. Here we go. Damon Gant! The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything? As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has a first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it. As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor? True. All right, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand. Oh, God, this guy scares the shit out of me. Witness, please state your name and occupation. What is this, some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch. Your name and occupation, sir. What are they? Are you sure you want to do this? Your name and occupation. So, you want to play hardball, eh? Please, Mr. Gant. Fine. My name is Damon Gant, and I'm acting chief of police. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. Oh, Rado, what's with the grim face? First, let's clear this SL9 incident. Oh, you mean the time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already. There are still some things unaccounted for. Oh, like what? Like the role you played in all of this. Son, either you're very brave or very foolish. You are aware of the course that police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? Sure. Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that true? I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify. That's stupid. Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks. Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if these things turns to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you. Very well. The witness may begin his testimony. Okay. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. The power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Is that where Drake was arrested? Him? He was lying on the floor unconscious. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seemed Derek bumped him in the head. I see. Everything seems pretty clear-cut. If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I better hit him hard and fast. Present. If you really had nothing to do with the forgery, then how do you explain this? What's that? And what's that on it? A handprint? Chief Gant, your explanation, please. I don't know. You tell me, son. Huh? My dear Rido, don't you know the second rule of evidence law? Ugh, not this again. Evidence law. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case in trial. Tell me, how is this rag relevant to this trial? It appears the defense was not prepared. I guess it's just too early to use this piece of evidence. Please accept my profound apologies, Steve. Would you mind giving the defense another chance? Well, okay, I'll do it this once, but only 'cause you asked, Edgy. Thanks, I assure you the defense is terribly sorry. Ha ha ha. Yeah, sorry I didn't nail you. What? Damn it. Present. You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery. But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself. Several pieces of the evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example. That's the blue badger you showed us earlier. A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk. It was found where? You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.